Oh, snap. How very enthusiastic. Are you sure about that? It shows up. Are we live on YouTube? Yes, we are. See? Oh, snap. Are we ready? Are we ready? Yes, we are. All right, we close these windows here. Oh, that's strange. Last time it was showing. I have to fix that then. No, it's I guess last time when I was like, you know, putting up the new chat layout, I guess it doesn't register the both YouTube and Twitch, because I know the Streamlabs chat shows all of them. See, this specific chat, this other window, it does. See, Stream Elements probably not linked. Yeah, seems about right. Seems very right. Anyways, I guess we'll pass on that. Thank you for the confirmation. Hi everyone, welcome to episode 78 of the In-Sain Podcast. You will never guess who is tonight's host. Let me give a quick shout out before I go to the main screen. Hello Red Joker, Hot Grillo, Miss Zero, Abacoa, Really Values Mew, Nieron. Lots of familiar faces here. Thank you so much. Hopefully I didn't meet anyone. I didn't miss anyone on any other side. But yeah, let's get back to it. You're welcome to watch anywhere you want and anywhere you wish. Of course, as long as you're enjoying the stream. Oh, there you go. The streams are so tiny tonight. But yeah, hi everyone, welcome. Tonight's host is In-Sain. We have been out. Sui Mama. I guess I should do a model showcase, huh? I was just tweaking around with the model, and this is what I made today, because how fitting it would be that for the end of November to have Hexane available, you know, just for one last day. Hey yo, Tiotatsu, how you doing? Welcome. Don't worry about which chat is showing. I'm actually reading both of the chats. Everything is, you know, a-okay with me. So, but yeah, definitely I have to fix that. Have you noticed I changed the layout because I wanted to make the transition from Streamlabs to Stream Elements. This is for those who have not been, you know, watching me during this week's stream. I did some changes on the screen. Speaking of changes on the screen, I think I have to fix look at how long that chat is. Oh my goodness, I have to change that. Welcome, some Danny, to the podcast. Man, I'm in a chill mood tonight, honestly, because we have quite a bit of information to go on about. Hold on a second. I need to do a showcase of course. It's more of like a kind of like a detective by Hexane. I kept it really cozy and really dark tonight. That's just my mood. I'm pretty sure that after this stream that we're gonna be doing here on YouTube, I'm gonna take a quick half an hour or 20-minute break, and I'm going to switch to just a regular Twitch stream. Right now we're filming the YouTube podcast. Welcome everyone. Let's get the show on the road, okay? I have a bit of a problem, and the problem has to do that I was staring at my board for like 40 minutes. I know that a lot of things happened this week, but when it came to like me writing like the topics that I wanted to talk about, I went blank. Can never get enough Hexane. May I have an audio check? If you can't get enough of Hexane, I'm pretty sure you have to tell me how the audio is going on right now. I've been having issues with that kind of thing lately because I've been trying to avoid, you know, once again, the usage of heavy headphones on my head. Because it affects, you know, my freaking brain. Yeah, it's getting rough. Thank you to all who wrote me awesome messages this week regarding, you know, just like, yeah, all the, you know, the things that we've been doing. A lot of people miss me because I streamed a little less this week because it was Thanksgiving, we had the Black Friday, and we had some other stuff. For some, it may not feel like I left at all, but for some, it felt like I actually left for a long time. I was all sorts of lost, to be honest. I'm gonna be real frank. I can't, without a schedule, without something that tells me, hey, this is what you have to do this day, I'm starting to get slightly confused. But yeah. It looks great, thank you. Been a moment since we see Hexy. Yeah, Hexane was available on the first stream of November. I didn't use her much this month, honestly. I've been focusing, and there's a reason for that. There was a huge opportunity for me to make a lot of like NNN jokes with Hexane, but I have been focusing way too much on my live 2D presence. Because after all, In-Sain is the presence of the channel, and for a while I thought that maybe I should keep that, you know, keep using that VTuber to just, you know, have a lot of changes. And that's why the title of this podcast tonight is called you know, did I fix or ruin my VTuber? And that has to do with some comments that I've received from other professional people that have told me that, you know, the whole changing VTubers often and over, as much as I love it, and because at the end of the day, it has to do with what I like. One of the things that some people tell me is that I'm not representing myself very well, or that I'm not taking care of the thing. I'm having way too many projects all at once, and that's why I haven't been able to fully, you know, enhance the power of like my VTuber branding in general. I think I get it. I understand the objective appeal of trying to like please people in one specific, you know, VTuber model and just have it encrusted on their minds. But at the same time, you know, why me as the streamer, Why would I just like try to like use only one model? I even thought about using like a PNG tuber for certain streams that I want to have less effort, less reaction and see how it is. Speaking of PNG tubers, hello Kyle and Neko. I adore a very specific model that Kyle Neko owns. Kyle Neko right now is joining us on the YouTube side. Thank you. For those who are not seeing it on the screen because the chat is like doing all kinds of wonky. I just also read that there's a Abacoa saying, loving the the Saint Kai model, of course. Saint Kai needs to come back full power sometime. I need to do justice to Saint Kai. Don't worry. There are 2 awesome artworks coming in the future about each of these VTubers. I'll definitely let you know when they arrive. They're on the way. There's a lot of artworks that I'm waiting for, but I can't rush artists. So, have a little bit of patience with them. We'll get them. Don't worry, chat. Anyways, tell me all how your Thanksgiving went. We have a poll on the YouTube side, and that poll is a simple question. And it has to do with one of the things that happened this week on the topic. And it is regarding big content creator. I'm not talking like myself. Some people say, hey, saying you're popular because you have X or Y numbers on certain media. No, I'm not popular. I'm talking big like PewDiePie, Pokimane, Moist Critical, those big YouTubers with like millions of freaking followers. Or maybe a million sounds like a lot. Maybe like 500,000 or more. 500,000 more. So the question is, have you ever bought merch from a content creator? Does Emirichu count? Yes. Emirichu certainly counts. Emirichu is so precious. I love Emirichu's content. I've been watching Emirichu's Emirichu is the one who does the artwork, and right now she is in Japan doing like a lot of vlogs about cafe. I love those videos. You have no idea. I watch all of them probably like 3 times or more just because I love them. You bought it wrong? Don't worry about it. I totally get it. Your voice tells you more about it. Most people are saying no. I'm pretty sure that's gonna be like the most people, but I'm very surprised that it's almost like a 50-50, because if I add the ones that are changing their opinions, Tobuscus counts, yes. Maximilian dude, yes, they count too. I'm sure if you count VShoyo, I guess. You know what? Yeah, VShoyo counts. VShoyo has so many followers. They're a big corporation. Of course they count as well. Do big tubers count? Yes, they do. I'm talking like people who have like 500,000 in audience or more. Dr. Disrespect, I show speed if you care about that shit. I'm pretty sure I don't have my demographic, the same Cisco demographic, probably does not like those kind of creators. And I'm speaking like, like I show speed and all those like content creators, a dream, that appeal to like a very exclusively young demographic. Zoomers. I don't think I have too many Zoomers on chat, surprisingly. Nothing wrong with them, honestly. I have a respect for everybody, but I understand why it is being mocked. Pyrocynical. Yeah, Pyro counts. You don't think that through? Don't worry. It's fair. It's fair. I should have mentioned more examples. I should have gone with more like Jaden Animations. It's also an example of a huge content creator. They have like a plushie. Let me count right now what merchandise I can think of the top of my mind that I have big content creators. The Odd Ones Out. The artist Odd Ones Out. I have the book. I have a keychain, and I have I don't have the plushie. I had Senor Pelo, and he counts. And I actually just sold the plushie of Senor Pelo recently. I had it for like a lot of time, but I'm downsizing on my personal collection. I feel a little bad that I had to let go of something so personal. But hey, what can you do when you're trying to better your life for better? It's not official. Snuffy merch. Snuffy, yeah. I don't know how big Snuffy is. I know that Snuffy is like easily recognized. I'm sure that she counts, maybe. But you get what I'm saying, I have merchandise also of indie VTubers, yeah, also indie content creators that are friends of mine. And this is not just talking like me commissioning artwork, but I have keychains, stickers, and posters of like small content creators as well. Like I just show a photo on my Discord that I have a picture of a sticker that belongs to Yomi Queen Lee and Orange is Orange. And those are the kind of people that are, around like the same size of followers that I am in. Not in Twitch numbers by any means unnecessary. They completely avalanche me on Twitch numbers. Both of them are almost like partner status. I don't get that type of viewership, but I do have a lot of numbers on Twitter and also on Facebook that I have a lot of like, followers, whatever, you get that. I mean, not on the page, but I know what I'm saying. Don't worry about that. Anyways, yeah. So yeah, that's just what I wanted to say. Oh, what's this?
Sane, let me explain myself. I bought merch from a clip channel that posted snuffy clips, not snuffy merch. I don't even know if Snuffy knew about the Team E merch, which was an inside woke for the clip channel, but not Snuffy.
Bruh. Is that what you're trying to say? So you bought merchandise from the clip channel itself. Okay, I get it. Did you all hear that? Just fine. It was very loud. But I'm pretty sure you all heard that just fine. Miss Zero always with the craziness. Does buying PewDiePie G Fuel count? Yes, I actually do have a PewDiePie G Fuel. Hey Rin, I see your profile picture on the YouTube side. I'm honored that you put my VTuber, the V-Roy model that I made you, as a profile picture. It warms my heart, honestly, that people like the VTubers that I make for them. I put a lot of love and care into that model. I was trying to customize everything about it myself. I did what I could. There are some parts that I got some assets and I edited them, but I did some of them myself from scratch. But I'm just glad you like it. It was the bottom line team of E. Oh, okay, I see. So you know what? You want to know? Speaking of big influencer merchandise, you want to know which one I have that you wouldn't believe me? I have a Red Bull can of Ninja. And I'm talking, yes, the Ninja, Fortnite Ninja. Why do I have that? It's because I thought it was funny. I have it in my cabinet. The same cabinet that I put my amiibo. It's in a little corner. Nobody can see it. It's like out of eyesight, but it's there. Hopefully I'll take a photo of it someday and I'll show it. But anyways, yeah. Why am I asking about this whole thing about merchandise and content creators? Well, it's because the more time passes with like a lot of drama channels coming out talking about them, the more people get called out by the type of merchandise they sell.
From a person ever. I honestly don't care for advertisement, but may I interest you in?
Oh my god, Kyle, please. Anyways, yeah, the Pokemon drama, the Pokemon situation. There's some cookies that Pokemon is trying to sell, and they were controversial because of how overpriced they were. That's the whole deal that was going on. And although they had a slightly different ingredient, it was a copy. It was almost like a copy of another cookie that exists in Costco. So yeah, that was the Pokemon situation, and it was just way overpriced. You have an Iris stained glass keychain. Oh, that sounds awesome. I'm jealous of you. Oh yeah, thank you for the reminder. I do have Hololive merchandise. I have a calendar of Hololive. It was from last year. It was from like a convention. Yeah. Speaking of merchandise, thank you to the few who have been messaging me like, hey, I got my Daki. Which, by the way, I was asking on my Discord, what do y'all think about this? Right now it's really big. I'm not always gonna have it this big, but for today, I thought this was a good idea. I think there's people telling me like, hey, you should you have an empty space right there, saying, why don't you use this empty space, to put freaking, advertisement while you do the freaking thing. Oh yeah, you know what? That makes sense. I've been learning, and it actually doesn't look that bad. It makes the screen like look kind of full. I'm not complaining. You need sane cookies. They would. What kind of cookies should I sell though? I don't know. That sounds. When it comes to like content creators and food, it's never really like authentic from, like a factory they own or anything like that. Except for the case of Oompa Bill, which literally, freaking developed a factory to create his own candy, but most of the time it's usually like a repackaging of something else. What would sane flavor be? Does Puerto Rico have banger cookies? Yes, there's a lot of really good, local places that sells cookies. It's not that different, honestly, but I guess there's more bakery, so there's more access to more like stuff like cookies in Puerto Rico. Quesitos. I would definitely sell that. Wait a minute, what am I talking about? I do remember now, in a convention I sold cupcakes that I made. I literally had a job that I was like selling stuff like that. And before I worked for no, I'm not gonna overshare that. Whatever, that's too much doxing. Same flavor would be cinnamon, somewhere in there, I think. Cinnamon, why cinnamon? Of all the things you could say, what's flavor? I was selling vanilla, chocolate, red velvet, which is red velvet is just chocolate, pretty much. It's just a dye color. Most people are fooled by the flavor of that Pokemon card flavors with the trainer VTubers in them. Oh man, I would love that. I would love that. Something, when I sold my first merchandise as a VTuber, when I made my debut, everyone that bought my keychain, I sent them like a little drawing on a Pokemon card of my VTuber or something like that. And I did it because I thought it would be like a really cute gesture. I thought it would be like a genuine, I don't know, a genuine surprise. It was kind of silly looking back at them. Someone sent me a photo of one they had. It's like, bruh, I just like did the last minute. Don't worry, chat. It'll be worth it once I have a stroke and I die. So for those of you who have the unique, I'm pretty sure there's like 10 of them in the wild. There's 10 Pokemon cards that have my artwork in it. So if you own it, it's probably something that's gonna be worth something when I pass away or whatever. I'm not that important, so it's not gonna be worth much. At the time I was thinking cynical. That was the joke. A bakery somewhere in the Net City. Ooh, I need to open more places in the Net City. Speaking of Net City, that is the Discord's name, and I've gotten so used to it that every announcement that I make is like, hello everyone, or good morning everyone, In-Sain here with the news. I've just gotten so used to starting a sentence like that, and then from there just like pointing out like the different the different news that I have to say for the day, whether it's like new schedule, new games, and all that stuff. Yeah, that's just a little, in general, that's just what I've been doing. The music got loud for me for 1 second. Anyways, I'll buy yours. Name the price. Name the price. Hey, don't worry. I will get to that. Willing to pay 50 for one of them? You wanted to pay 50 for a card? I need to find the people who bought them. You know who has one that I can tell you all? I can't say the name of the people who owns them. I can say one person who owns it, and they can probably take a picture of it. Ultimo Gato. Ultimo Gato owns one. And I can only say this because of the joke with the Yoshi story game, and that's it. And also, Ultimo Gato was like one of my first viewers and supporters of the channel. Even before I became a VTuber, we were talking pretty much. Gato owns one? Yes, Gato does own one. So make sure to tag them on Discord and ask them. Gato, if you're listening to this, Gato, if you're listening to this sometime, be careful of what you overshare, okay? Be very, very careful of what you overshare with these people. You hear me? Oh my. Yeah, I heard you, Rain. Anyways, let's get on with some simple topics. And the simple topics have to do with things that I'm planning to do during the week. There's a lot of we're going back to normal already. This week is gonna be a week full of streams. I kid you not, because there's 2 collabs that I have in mind I'm doing. I need to contact them so to see when I can do it, but as soon as I can do that, then it'll be fine. One of them has to do with me playing Kirby's Dream Course, which is one of my favorite Super Nintendo game, and I'm gonna be playing with a familiar face. So hopefully we'll be able to see that sometime soon. And then there's the other collab that has to do with me speaking with a fan of sports, asking them questions about sports. And it's gonna be the educational stream because I really want to get like, this person knows a lot about sports, so I need to ask them like information about sports. It's just in general. I even created like a unique model for them and me to use that day. Yeah. So what is this topic over here, miss? Let me check it out. It says Ubisoft had ads inside the new AC when you open the game in-game map. Holy crap. I've seen that before. I've seen that kind of stuff before. Oh, welcome, Theo, on the YouTube side. Onyo, 2 big destroyers incoming. I mean, I'm glad you all like the model at least. But yeah, it's so fucking bizarre. You have ads inside your game. Wasn't it also like the NBA game? What was it called? Some sport games also did the same thing. When you play the game, you buy a $60 game. You don't expect to see ads. But they were literally chilling their own like stuff inside the game. They had to patch that out. I forgot which one it is. Thou a bridge for toll. Oh my god, I love that. If you've never seen Sword Art Online Abridged, oh my goodness, it is so hilarious. It's so good. Probably one of the best abridged that ever existed. I low-key better than some of Dragon Ball Z moments. They did such an amazing job. It's gold. Hell yeah. Oh wait, do I have my expressions? I'm using water though today. I meant to use BC face, but I felt, I felt a little bit cheeky. I wanted to use my hands. Street Fighter 5 had optional ads and tried to bribe people with tiny amounts of in-game currency to get people to look. I opted out. Wow. Oh yeah, that sounds very familiar. We are in a very dark era where people just want to put ads everywhere. Speaking of ads, also Opera GX has been dealing with they're very vocal. The web browser Opera, it's like hit or miss. Some people like it because hey, it has like gamer extensions. It helps with your PC and whatever. But also, some people don't like the data stealing or whatever. At this point, I don't care about data stealing. But going back to the topic, ads. Opera GX just made an update telling that YouTube is trying to force ads and trying to disable ad blockers by force. So Opera GX said, nah, we want people to use it, the browser however they want. And they're going around the whole ad thing and trying to tell you like, hey, you can use the ad blocker and whatever. We can just keep updating it over and over. It's a good abridge. Breaking news. Hexane makes me loose. Shut up, Mist. Let's see this comment by Miss over here. Recently, I've been seeing ads on the internet rule website, even though I had 2 ad blockers. Yeah, that has happened. They're really trying to force that ad money, no matter what. At the same time, I don't blame them, but at the same time, whoa, it's like really intrusive. You flipped your. Anyways, let's see what we got here more on the ad situation. Is just crazy. I don't know. It's wild. Speaking of wild and that kind of wording, there's been a giant hatred of people who do kind of like news type channels, like Moist Critical and Some Ordinary Gamer. I've been seeing like a hate boner against those type of people. It's like, oh yeah, here's my low effort video, and like my low effort video, just reacting to this kind of topic and basically stealing people's opinions after they have said it. And it's like, well, what is this? Where's this? Where's this coming from? I'm guilty of liking that type of content. In fact, I make a lot of it similar to them. So what is this hate boner that people having lately? Is it jealousy? Because, you know, those kind of people are they made it, you know, they made it huge. They have so many freaking views on their channels that I don't know, but I don't know. I think it's just jealousy. I think it's just people being petty. I get it. The videos are just like low key effort, but they get more payment. I talk about this before. I talk about how Moist Critical said that it doesn't make sense for him to have like an esports company when he can make 10 times more money. Hell, esports doesn't make any money at all, but he can make 10 times more money by just making a very low effort video in his room by just saying, wow, that's wild. Okay, guys, bye. And that's it. It makes way more money than freaking having a gaming sports company, whatever you want to call it. I love some ordinary gamer. Yeah, I love them too. They're great. Saying quick, do an AD for generic mobile gacha game. An ad of this video is sponsored by Raid Shadow Legends. No, that's not true. This is not sponsor. Oh my god, I can't do stuff like that. I don't know. I've seen the ads. I've seen Stream Elements as also has like campaigns for people to have like ads in them. Not ads, you know, promotion. You can promote the game. So in other words, I've received emails for me to like promote Raid Shadow Legend, but I have not done it because that requires me to play the game. I don't want to play that game. Right now, there's people asking me if I want to play Lethal Company. It looks like a fantastic game. I want to play my backlog, please. Thank you very much. Even though I know that I would have an amazing time playing Lethal Company, I'm probably missing out on the latest trend. I wonder how far Lethal Company is gonna go. But I've just been seeing it a lot. Genshin would probably sponsor you whenever you would play it on next stream. I would love to be sponsored by Genshin Impact. Like, no joke. Hell, I'll take Primogems. I'll be satisfied with in-game currency. Sponsor me, Genshin, sponsor me. Nah, I gotta have a certain requirement of like views or clout or whatever. It will not work out unless I make something out of this. I've been trying my best to like fight the algorithm on YouTube. And it has been working. I've been seeing some dents in there. And it has to do with not posting the streams completely. The only one that I'm having is this one. This week when I do the other VTuber collabs, I definitely will be multi-streaming there. So more people can see that. You know, it's not just gonna be me playing, you know, me chatting and that's it every Sunday. I'm good with how I'm feeling about it. I'm so happy that, you know, I still have the encouragement to do all of this. I have a lot of videos incoming, and I know that, you know, more people are looking forward to this kind of thing. It will come to fruition. Don't worry. I have a lot of things that I want to finish. Speaking of things to finish, I mentioned that I want to make a VTuber bucket list, and I'm thinking about more things to add to that bucket list.
Good night, Mommy. Have a good podcast and a great holiday season.
Thank you for your support. Thank you for your support, Miss. And thank you to everyone who gave me amazing support. Y'all made me tear up this last stream that I did with Super Mario RPG. It was just so emotional for me, honestly. I couldn't be more grateful about all the things that I'm doing. I'm just glad that people like it. And thank you all for the surprise attack. A surprise heart attack that you all gave me. I'm honestly very honored. The people who keep messaging me about, hey, when are you gonna have this thing as a merchandise? I'm like, I know you want me to develop an acrylic standee or something like that, but I don't have that type of, I don't have the money to do like a, you know, because somebody asked me if I want to do like a unique standee of like Hexane, and I'm like, or a Dakimakura of Hexane or Saint Kai. I'm like, that's gonna take a while. That's gonna take a while. I'm gonna need I'm still using the funds for like some commissions and developing some more models, and things are gonna happen over time. It's a little slow, but I'm working on it. Those kind of things, of course, are a dream. Of course, new Sane characters I want them to be like the best of the best. It's not just like an outfit switch like Hexane. I want a new Sane version that just has like more stuff in them, more, a unique design. That's what I'm trying to say. Probably inspired by like a lot of VTubers that I love combined, and that's coming hopefully next year. At this point, how it's looking, next year. I need to really like just keep working on that little by little, because every time that I think that I have something nice, I feel like this isn't that different from Saint Cisco or Neo Sane. I need to change it. Yeah. Don't worry, chat. We'll get it done. We'll get it done. I need my life-size Hexane real doll. I need it sane. But you are sane. So all of this, every sane transformation is me. But at the same time, they also have like their unique clones, and that they can't transform into sane. But sane can transform into every sane, if that makes sense. So yeah, Neo Sane can transform into Hex Sane. How would that look like? Like a unique model of like Neo Sane, but alternative cyberpunk stuff in them. Neo cyberpunk. Are you a VTuber because you're sane, or are you sane because you're a VTuber? That's a really good question. Didn't you ask me that? I think it's the latter. I think this feels like a deja vu. But it's fine. You got this. Thank you, Rin, for the encouragement. I really appreciate it. I'm insane. Of course I am. That's my name. We can have 2 Hexanes. Redacted. You know what? If I do make a Daki of Hexane, it's probably gonna be on that side. It's probably gonna be 18 plus, because the one that you see right there, the promotional artwork for Neo Sane, did not have a sus side, but Hexane totally would be fitting for it, because that's why I developed Hexane. Although it almost looks like just a color swap on the hair, that's pretty much what it is. But I need to find someone who helps me make a unique design for Hexane. Demon Queen Hexane. That's probably what I'm gonna be aiming for. I want Hexane to look more unique. Hexane's will be like, oh wow, Junko, you made it. Just in time. We got a few more minutes to go. Don't forget to vote on the poll. Man, this is I think I've been doing pretty good with no board on the side. I pretty much have everything memorized. You'll definitely buy a Hexane Daki. Well, then I'll make it happen, and I'll see if you eat your words or not. I can't do that. Yeah, that reminds me, there's always that one person who says words to me, and sometimes I get encouraged to try and see if they eat their own words. Like, hey, you said you would do this. Okay, here you go. You have no excuses. Do it now. And they're like, but saying I can no longer do it because of X or Y reason. I'm like, oh well, that's on you now. Thank you so much for you all dropping by to say hello to the stream, and always do it. Hey, I like it, even if it's like a really tiny content creator. A wannabe content creator. I'm gonna roast some people. I got some things to say. I got some flames to share. Hold on a second. Let me get close to you. Come over here. Hey, yeah, yes, you. Yes, come over here. Get closer to my face. Look at this. Let me call you out. Let me call you out. You think you're clever by trying to impress me by saying, oh yeah, if I was a VTuber, I would probably like, I would probably do things like this. I would probably do things with better than you. And I've been told that kind of thing. And I'm like, okay then, how about getting a model? Oh no, but I don't have a model. And it's like, it seems so difficult. And okay, here you go. Here's a model. Boom. Free for you. I even made you like a title. I even made you like a fucking model. How about now? Will you stream now? My computer is pretty bad. No, it's not. I have the receipts that you have a computer that's way better than mine. Come on. What is it? What is it gonna be? You know what? I was just talking shit. Goodbye. That's why I'm getting so fast at making V-Ray models. Because sometimes I just make it and I just deliver it as a package to someone. And then they just go like, you know what? No, I was just talking shit. Goodbye. I've done that at least 2 times. I take the fucking time out of my day just to like prove these people wrong in any capacity. I don't know. I'm just weird. I shouldn't be doing that kind of stuff. It's like giving a DoorDash driver 5 stars, but saying that they were horrible in getting to my door. Like, bruh. Same cook. I'm gonna be cooking even more. In one of my Discord announcements, I wrote that I was gonna talk about a certain VTuber list that was going to be like a call out list that someone made regarding like VTubers that have collab with other people that are problematic. Supposedly I wasn't in them, but then I wasn't. I don't know. It was like a company that I don't remember their name. They're like such a niche company, but they had a list like, oh yeah, don't watch like the Archangel VTuber, don't watch False ID, don't watch Saint Cisco because they collab with Anthem. It's like, what the fuck? I'm in there too. Bruh, I don't know. I think these people, some people are just like super crazy. I don't know. I had enough of this. But yeah, it's happening. I don't know why, but something like that just like makes me think. I would have been cool if I was there, but apparently they were fixed because hey, they just ran away from the internet as long as they posted that. If I can't remember the company that it was, I'll let you all know. But at the moment, I literally have no clue of who they were. Don't mind me. I'm just looking into the city right now. I see the lights on that house, and you see that one right there? See that one? Let me just grab it. Yeah. Something about that light just seems a little strange. I think I got oh yeah, I know what it is. I have feds in my Discord. Are you a fed? Who is this person called not a cop? I'm just making a joke. It's a bit. The feds are in my Discord. I'm being scared. But you know what? I am being monitored by some people. It's like, yo, even though you're like on this side, there's people that you know that we are interested about. There was one person who sent me the strangest DM ever, praising my content and praising the type of person that I am. And when I check their DMs, they are talking to a certain VTuber's mom. They obviously, there's someone working on their cover for them. I'm not being crazy or schizo. It's real. They're like, oh yeah, I like your content and all that stuff. It's someone with like no followers on Twitter. But when I saw the comments that they're liking and who they're commenting to, they're like, oh, you were just scouting information from me and see if I spill any beans about something in the background. I see. Don't leak my DMs. Are you a fed? Are you confessing that you're a fed? Hi, Retro. Nice to see you on the YouTube side. Charge. Yeah, let's just do a big charge. Nah, I can't do that. We must abolish the corpos, execute them violently. No, oh my god, that is so violent. Why are you so violent? Look, I'm friends with some people from corpo. I like them very much. They're great. I'm talking like small corpo, not like Bishoyo or Whole Life levels or Nijisanji corpo. Some of them are very nice. They're not always like the dark evil that you think they are. They're just trying to get their bread, you know? That's pretty much what we're all trying to do. So some of them just are in there to have fun because it's better than having the 9 to 5 for them. And it works. If it works, it works, you know? Yeah. They're evil to you? Well, fine. If you think everyone from a corporation is evil, then stop eating food from like McDonald's or anything like that. Are all McDonald's employee evil? It's because I work for a corporation? Fun fact, I work at McDonald's for about 6 years. And the McDonald's that I worked as was not a corporation. It was actually one of those like franchise that you can pay for and you can open a restaurant. It's like an external chain because it was inside a Walmart. But don't worry, you will not get any information because that Walmart that McDonald's not even longer exists anymore. You work in a corporation? How dare you work in a corporation? I'm evil. I work for myself. You're evil? Oh, are you an evil corporation, Rin? I wonder who's the real villain here. You were calling me a villain for being part of Team Rocket. Duh. Skeletor laugh. I can vividly hear that. You can just type the word and I can probably hear that. Let me see this comment by Raven. I feel like if I become a VTuber, I'd have to do the Centralia thing and use text-to-speech. I don't think I'm physically capable of for the length of the stream. That's not a bad, that's not a bad meta. I've seen plenty of VTubers who probably can, they can talk, but they prefer to use text-to-speech. Or, this is actually valid. There's VTubers out there using AI. And the AI is pretty good. You can talk in however you want and it'll just get the words. There are some of them out there that actually speak very fluently like an anime girl. I have never tried them, but even in my own voice mod that I use to adjust the parameters, I even see some of them. I haven't ever tried them. I should try one someday just for fun. But I need one that sounds like it's very fun. You don't know about that? Oh yeah, it's that kind of stuff is just ongoing. It's still growing as we keep going forward with VTuber. I feel like VTuber content hasn't reached its full potential yet. There's a lot more stuff to do with in the VTuber field. I saying, what if what? Tell me, huh? What if I start playing Fortnite and do nothing else with my life? I see you all there in the Discord playing Fortnite. I'm glad you're all having fun. You're all playing, just using the channels to chat. No, I would never do that. I would never stick to Fortnite. I like my Nintendo games, and so far I have not played any freaking Genshin Impact. In fact, after this stream, I'm probably gonna go and play Super Mario Wonders or just something. Let me see what I do. I feel like streaming right for the rest of the night after I'm done with the YouTube stream. Fortnite. I can also hear that meme. Oh my god. I gotta ask if I used the voice changers the other day, and it made me happy that I'm that good at making funny voices. But Rin, your voice is impeccable. Your voice range is amazing. You got talent. You got talent. Something I don't have. Now I have my own ways. I have my own talent. I'm very proud of what I'm capable of. I'm not gonna keep throwing myself in the mud. What are we playing? Nothing but what? Huh? No, it's fine. I've been getting more messages about me doing more collab with other people. I have an interview. I'm gonna be taking part in another interview in the future, but I can't announce, of course, any details about it until they make a public post about it, because we don't know if it's gonna go through. But yeah, they already gave me a date. Like, hey, Saint, are you gonna be available this day on December? I'm like, yes. And then another person telling me, hey, Saint, are you gonna be available this day? Yes. I am open to talk about whatever topic that you all have to tell me to do. I was surprised that one interview that I took part of, I was not asked about specific topics. But hey, each to their own. I guess they didn't want to talk about that entirely. Good luck with the interview. I hope you get the job. God damn it, Raven. You're becoming more like these fiends on chat who always bait me with stuff. You just listed the list of games that I didn't finish in the years, bruh. I promise you that I will be doing things differently. At least finishing one game per month. I mean, I've done something like that, even if it's like a short indie game or something like that, or a short retro game. I'm trying to keep up. Even in my own free time, I'm trying to play at least some stuff, just so I can keep having more fun and expanding all those fields. But yeah, let me close the poll on the YouTube side. We got 17 votes. That's actually pretty damn good. So the question once again, have you ever bought merchandise?
What's your Twitch channel?
Twitch.tv/Saint Cisco. There. Are you happy now, you bitch? That's my Twitch. So yeah, the question was, have you ever bought merch from a big content creator, such as Pokimane, PewDiePie, Moist Critical, etc.? We also talked that people like Emirishu or other content creators of similar nature could be included in there. 35% said yes, and 65% said no, but according to some comments on chat, it goes a little higher on the yes side. You know, nothing bad with buying merchandise from your favorite content creator. I am looking around my room right now. I have Girl DM plushie. I have Spicy, which is like an artist. They're like a furry artist that looks pretty cute. I have their plushie. I have freaking what was his name? Oniji? Yeah, I have Oniji. I have a plushie of Oniji. I have a lot of stuff. I have Katsukun. Damn. Iron Mouse. Hololive. I'm looking around here to see more merchandise about more content creators. Like, dang. Yeah, it's more like that. It's more often. Sometimes I'm not a furry. I'm not a furry, and it's not my birthday. Please stop saying that. I will have to be very invested in the creator and be actively part of the community before buying merch from them. Okay. Yeah, that makes sense. You wouldn't, but I'm here thinking, have I ever bought a content creator's merch just because I like their character? Yes, I have. I actually have some other plushies of other characters just because I like them. I've seen their artwork. You know, if y'all seen the plushie website called Makechip, I buy sometimes merchandise from that website. And coincidentally, I also got the Ref Says Desu plushie. So that should be on the way next year because those campaigns are in, and it takes about 3 to 4 months for the plushie to be developed and shipped. So yeah, I'm gonna have a Ref Says Desu plushie. If y'all don't know who that is, I've done reactions to their videos in this channel. So yeah, I used to do them back in the day. So I have a Ref plushie. It's very cute. I'm gonna put it in a jar. Hell yeah. You can't put my Daki in a jar. Try as you might. You need a big jar for that. Not counting, I have Crony neck pillow, Fauna teacup, Cali acrylic standee, and Iris mousepad. Dang. That's a lot of Hololive merchandise, but I understand it because they're amazingly designed characters. I have one question for you, Raven. How do you feel about the switch in the design of Iris? I know you've been a long time fan of Iris. I think you even did an artwork of Iris. You know what? As much as I said that the first design was uncanny, I somehow miss it. I miss Iris' first design. It was so unique. You never know what you have until you miss it. And maybe just me. I may have a bias. You know what? This is reminding me of a topic that I can't mention this VTuber, but I've seen them in social media be very vocal about how much people prefer their old VTuber design instead of the new one. And I wish I could show the model in here, but that would be like genuinely disrespectful because I don't know how my chat would react to it. And I want to protect that, you know, barrier of respect. I can probably talk about it in private, but yeah, no, I think if you know who you are, you know, I mentioned it to 2 people that were present here already. And they also agree with me on what I thought. But yeah, speaking of old designs, I was like, yeah, they're very happy about their new designs, but designing a character is tougher than you think, you know. Give me a head pad and give me a throw. It's because I'm using water though. Well, thank you, Aquarena. I was worried when they announced the change. I like it better than I thought I would. I'm happy we're here still. Yeah, no, the new design for Iris is actually pretty damn good. You rather like it, but I do like the charm of the original, the eyes especially. Yeah, totally get it. Kind of felt the same way about Vesper's update before the look. It was great, but I still dig the vibes of the original. No, I have to agree. The new one was going to be better. We never got Vesper's new design. Oh my god, it was good, but it was like, I mean, I get the appeal of old character. I think when I was playing Mario RPG, I even mentioned something about this. I said how much I prefer the Princess Peach sprite in game more than the new one, because the Super Nintendo has minimalistic face features and it makes her look very anime. It's so cute, and the new one looks very modern, like, you know, with the as much as I like the whole Princess Peach, like the lips and the cheeks and all that stuff, the one on the Super Nintendo has such a charm to it. It's so unique. It looked almost like the Paper Mario one. You know how Paper Mario Peach has like, doesn't have the lipstick and the eyes are like, you know, just like lines? Well, that's an appeal on its own. It's minimalist and it's amazing. The aristocrat, you're proud. Oh damn, Nero, I'm seeing your comments now. Yeah, the shrimps are very tiny tonight. Anyways, everyone, that's episode 78. Did we answer the questions of today's channel? No. Actually, I'm gonna part ways with this one last topic. The title of this podcast is called I Can't Believe I Didn't Know These Things About My Own VTuber. And what was like cooking when I made that title? It has a lot to do with In-Sain and the new way that I moved it. There's a lot that I have to research about how I have to design, you know, not design, but, you know, edit about my own VTuber model so that it can just look better. Sometimes, yeah, and I'm specifically talking about the rigging. I always cry about how much I wanted to change it. Someone helped me change it, and I am way more happy about it. I have only a minimal comment saying that they weren't too fans of it, but they'll get used to it. I still think it's pretty good. And there's more stuff about it. What was that hand move? I mean, the hands are glitching. Pay no mind to the hands. I'm still using just my webcam for that. But yeah, there's a lot that you have to put into like your model. It's not just looking pretty. It's also, you know, learning about how to use your software properly. I thought I knew plenty about it, but I guess I have a lot more to learn about how to use my own tools. And I did notice that the reception was mostly positive, so I'm gonna continue fixing that thing. In fact, I actually learned how to edit the models like aesthetic myself, so I'm probably gonna be able to fix it a lot more. Anyways, I'm gonna leave you all with that information. I am going to continue just working on that. Yeah. See you all later, hopefully on the Twitch side. Thank you all for visiting on YouTube. Please don't forget to give a like to this video. Check out the links in the description. Check out the merch. I'm starting to put new one at least every week or two in the in the Stream Elements shop, and also check out the Ducky if you're interested on it. Check out Discord and all that stuff. Make sure to just say what's your favorite VTuber or whatever. I'm gonna leave you out with that question in the chat. If you made it this far, please, thank you so much. Appreciate it. Anyways, let's go right now out to the end of stream. I'm not gonna do a raid today. Feel like I'm very exhausted mentally to do that right now. I'm gonna take a quick break and then I'll be right back with all of you on the Twitch side. Thank you all so much for joining on episode 78 of the In-Sain Podcast. You all have a fantastic night. Good night. See you in a bit. Heck yeah.